What's up, guys? Anita here, back again with another video. Thank you so much for coming back. For those who are back, for those who've never been here before, welcome. Feel at home, grab a paper, grab a pen, and let's get going. Today I want to cover a very interesting topic, and I want to talk about how you can become a better forex trader come 2021 as we finish off the year 2020. And if you're ready to be better, let's go. Okay, first thing I want to say is, before you start anything, even this is just not about trading, your mind has to be right. Like, your mind has to be right. First, you have to be completely whole with yourself. You have to be not feeling some very huge emotions when you're entering trades. So if you are battling some sort of breakups, some financial drama, some crazy stuff, this is not the time to start entering trades, because the volatility within your body, within your mind, is going to translate to the chart and your actions within the chart. So first, I'll say your mindset has to be right, and then you also have to channel abundance. So whatever you need to do, whether it's meditation, whether it's a visualize every day when you wake up some sort of positivity, some wins, visualize your withdrawals, visualize your wins, visualize how many trades are gonna be positive at the end of that. Then do that. If that's what you need to do, do it, because your mindset has to be right, and it has to be within the scope or within the vibration of abundance. So whatever you need to do to take your vibration to that place, then take it there, and then you can enter your trade thereafter. The second thing I want to talk about is, you cannot cheat your way into trading. You have to analyze your charts. If you're trying to increase your profitability within the market, you have to take time to analyze each and every trade that you're going into. Okay, it will only take you up to a minimum of 7 minutes to literally just go through the back testing and go through the analysis of what that particular trade has been doing for the past few months, days, weeks. Look at what is up to the trends. It will take you literally 5 minutes to mark up that chart, but it will take you even longer if you really are serious about that particular trade idea. So take a minimum of 10 minutes. I know I've said 5, 7, 10. Take a minimum of 10 minutes to just go through that chart. Okay, go through that trade idea, exhaust each and every outcome within your mind, and then thereafter you'll be able to be well with the outcome that comes thereafter, because you've done the work. And if there's anything about trading, you cannot cheat the grind. Like, you always get the results that you put in. Whatever you put in as effort is always what comes out as the result most of the time. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is, know your place. You have to remember your place within the market. You are what you call a retail trader, and I'm talking to the retail traders out there. So I doubt a big bank is watching my channel learning how to trade. Anyway, so for us retail traders, we have to remember that we are very did I say very small, did I say small fish within the market. Okay, so whatever you think you're gonna do to affect that market, or whatever impact you think you're going to have on that market, just remove yourself from that equation, because you are very small fish. So you and your $1,000 wins, you and your $10,000 win is literally a drop in the ocean. So calm down, okay, respect your space. And then the third thing I'll say is, lower your risk. Lower it. Whatever you thought your account size is, whatever you think the risk is, whatever you think you are ready to trade with, just lower it. Whatever, if it was at 5, just take it to 2.5 out of respect. Just lower your risk. So whatever lot size you're trading has to be commensurate, or rather has to make sense in terms of the amount of capital you're using to trade. Okay, so since you're not trading $1 million, okay, just lower your risk. You and your $500, you and your $1,000, you and your $10,000 means nothing. Just calm down, lower your risk, and know the table you're playing at. You are a retail trader versus big banks, countries, multinational companies. Just calm down, okay? That will help you become a better trader. Once you respect the space and you remember how small you are, then you will remember to just lower your risk and put away egos and put away however grand your idea was for that particular trade setup. Just calm down, lower your risk, and take your small wins. The game is many small wins over and over again, okay? So the other thing I want to talk about is you need to start trading. If you're starting to trade, you need to trade as if your life depends on it, like it's your business, okay? You have to have that entrepreneurial mindset, in that you're not just gonna come in and play around. It is you starting a business. This could most likely feed your family for the next few years. It could be your forever gig, okay? So when you're coming in, come in with the mentality that you're starting a business, okay? So if you start with it like a hobby, a lot of the time it will give you hobby results. So if you put in the time, if you put in the work, if you put in the knowledge, then the consistency and the hard work pay off at the end of the day. So like a business, put in the time, put in the hard work, give it the respect it needs, and then at the end of the day, it will give you the results worth respecting, okay? Then another thing I want to talk about is trades. When you're entering a trade, you have to remember to be flexible, because at the end of the day, you do not have control over the market. The market is controlled by very, very big forces, which goes back to you remembering your place. You are a very small fish, so you do not have any say on what the market does. So you have to remember to be completely flexible within the market. So first you remember to analyze, and then even with analysis, sometimes things do not always go your way. You have to be comfortable with the losses. Sometimes even seasoned traders, 10-figure traders, still make losses at the end of the day. Sometimes, most of the time, it will gonna happen 1 in 10, 2 in 10 trades is gonna go into a loss. So you have to be comfortable enough to make the changes, adapt if you need to, and remember to always be open-minded in terms of where the trade could take you. So you have to remember to be flexible. Then the other thing I want to say is remember to always review your losses and your wins. That's why your trading journal is one of the most important tools you'll ever have. So always remember to review your losses and review your wins, and just know exactly what went wrong in between, okay? So, or what went right. And the actual success in trading is actually doing the right thing over and over, and doing less wrong things less. You just do them less and less. So you keep doing the right thing over and over, it will continue to give you the same success, all right? Oh, and when I was talking about flexibility, you have to also remember that you are not God of strategies, or your mentor is not the God of strategies, and there are so many working strategies within the foreign exchange market. What you have to do is, first of all, do your research and do your back testing, or do your reviews in a particular strategy. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, it might be working for someone else. So just learn to adapt to certain strategies, be open to certain strategies, and just know that just like the market changes, everything changes, and there'll be new ways to do things. So you have to be open to knowledge, you have to be open to new ideas, and you have to be open to other people, not succeeding or succeeding in a different way. So you just have to be open and flexible and adapt, okay? So come 2021, you have to remember that Forex is, it's no joke. Like it's not as easy people say it is, because a lot of things that are deemed easy require the human element, which requires you to also put in work in terms of discipline and consistency, and that has been one of the hardest things to put through people. That's how people do not succeed at the gym. Like, I suck at the gym. Luckily, hopefully I won't have to have that same problem in 2021, but yeah. Okay, so in conclusion, so I talked about your mindset, and I also talked about being able to analyze charts. You have to put in the work. You have to give every trade idea you're going to put into your platform. Make sure you have reviewed it over and over. You don't have to do it for a whole hour. You can just take your 10 to 20 minutes to just go through it and make sure that it is the right trade for you. And then something else I want to talk about is never risk money you don't have. So a lot of the time people talk about losing a lot of money is they were risking money that was never supposed to be in the market in the first place. Considering how volatile and crazy the markets can be depending on what you're trading, that should not be the place where you go to test or gamble. Like that, it's not the time, it's not the place. So you have to literally trade only money you can afford to lose. All right. And the beauty about having your stop loss is it ensures that you never lose money that you never knew about. Like when you put in your $5 stop loss, then you will either do two things. You'll either make $100, the sky's the limit, or you only lose the $5 that you had put your stop loss at. So there's no shock. Yeah, there's no shock. Okay. So always remember to trade money that you have, or money that you can afford to lose, because it is sometimes it doesn't always go your way. You'll never 100% accurately win all trades you put in. Nobody ever has, and I don't think anybody ever will. Okay. So I talked about mindset, analysis, review, lower your risk. Remember to always study and give forex trading the respect it deserves, because you have to, once you start playing around with it, it starts playing around with you back. Okay, it respects those who respect it. Okay, so treat it like your business, and the same way you take your business seriously, you put in the time, you put in the work, is the same way you should treat forex trading come 2021. And then I also talked about being adaptable. There's always this saying people say is, do not marry a trade. Do not be so fixated in one particular trade. Even when it's going down, you still want to hold on because it was your trade idea. Adapt. I mean, it's not going your way. Your stop loss has been hit, or you keep adjusting your stop loss. Please stop adjusting your stop loss. If it's gone, it's gone. Okay, just let it go and get a new trade idea and learn from the one that you just lost. Yeah, be consistent, be flexible, and you will have a fruitful 2021. Okay, so forex trading, give it respect, it will respect you back. Always study, always be a student of the market, and you will continue to succeed. And that's all I wanted to say today, and have a good day. Bye.